How long does it take to demo a whole house DIY style? The answer for us is 19 working days. We have officially ripped out all of the drywall except for one little tiny strip, and we are ready to begin rebuilding. Finally, after 5 calendar weeks of our whole house renovation, we are going to start rebuilding. I don't know what it is about having all of the drywall ripped out, but now it kind of feels like my house for the first time. Why I had to rip all the drywall out to feel that way, I'm not really sure, but having actually everything removed, it's just amazing that it feels like mine in a way that it didn't feel like mine before. And I told Chris that, and he confirmed that he too feels that same way. I never expected it. Maybe it's because we're now crossing that threshold of being able to rebuild, but it is amazing the feeling that I have of ownership, and this is mine. We get to create and make it what we want. I've had lots of ideas and discussions, but until you get that initial work done and out of the way, it's a little depressing, to be honest, to constantly just tear things apart. We're going to start building walls this weekend, but before I get to that, let me share all of the nitty-gritty details on what we actually did this weekend. Behind me, you can see that the south wall ceiling is gone. The leak that we could see in that one corner, we're pretty sure is from the chimney. We went ahead and we sealed some of that off this weekend after it rained, and we could truly confirm what exactly was leaking up there. We also removed all the drywall, like I said. We got to a point where we had one room and one big wall that were not yet removed. And after looking at and thinking about what we needed to do with the electrical and just what it would take to just confirm that there are no dead mice anywhere in any other wall cavities, we went ahead and decided to rip everything out. Like I said, with the exception of that small little piece of drywall next to the master bedroom door. In addition, we did some gutter work because it did indeed rain, and we realized that in order to continue to prevent deterioration of the 30 by 60 detached garage, we really needed to do something with the gutters out there. I have gone ahead and set out all sorts of live bait traps for the mice that we know live in this house. Unfortunately, I've only caught 4. I'm a little disappointed in that, which is a weird thing to be disappointed in now that I think about it. Speaking of the mice though, we also decided to go ahead and get rid of the truly nasty, gross insulation that we found that was destroyed by the mice. And just having that little bit of insulation out, even though it's now bare in those cavities and it is winter, it still feels so much better to know that that gross, nasty ick is out. When I pulled it out again, I found another huge snakeskin hiding in one of the south wall cavities. We also did a very messy cutting of the inside of what will be the 5th bedroom window. Now that it's done, we can start building this weekend. I'm super excited putting walls back in place. I am ordering the lumber and other supplies that we need today. We will see how far we actually get in building the walls, but we're going to start in the basement. If time allows, we'll see. We might start to rip up the subfloor and replace the subfloor in the master and upper bath area in the hopes that the next weekend we can build walls there. I am really looking forward to seeing the transformation that happens in the house. I just met with some folks about the kitchen to see what can we do with this kitchen space, and hopefully the sticker shock isn't too terribly bad with that. I know kitchens are expensive. I've got a pretty good budget for it, but still. Really looking forward to this weekend, and I cannot wait to show you guys next weekend's progress update, hopefully with several walls in place.